Oh yeah.
Hello my gaming family and welcome to another video. I'm Baldard and you're on place where everything is about gaming. Before we start, I just want to thank you for all support so far. Our gaming family keeps growing day by day. Also, make sure you smash that subscribe button cause series of giveaways start really soon. Now, not so long ago, in one of my previous videos I mentioned one really promising survival RPG that will come in August this year. Yeah, the Windbound comes in few weeks and here is what you can expect from this game. So, Windbound is an upcoming RPG game that will focus on your survival and exploring skills. Story behind this title sounds interesting. You will take a role of Keira, a young warrior caught at the sea in a fierce storm and got separated from her tribe. After your ship is destroyed, the sea tosses you to the shores of the Forbidden Islands, a mysterious place surrounded by strange storm. Shortly after that, you start realizing that the storm surrounding the whole area and that the islands are full of mysteries. When it comes to graphics, I already mentioned in previous video that I love cartoony look games and that Windbound is heavily inspired by Zelda Breath of the Wild. There is a lot of games out there inspired by Zelda, but only few of them caught my eye truly. Windbound is definitely one of them. I find this game really interesting and with a lot of potential. So, Windbound is RPG with survival elements. You will have the opportunity to experience this aspect of the game from the very beginning. So, you will need to eat, and to be able to eat you will need to hunt. Considering you survived the shipwreck, on the start you will have nothing. So, to be able to hunt some food you will need to craft some weapons, and so on. As far as I can see, this game will put your survival skills on the test. Next part of this game that sounds really promising is exploring. There are a few things that will make exploring in Windbound much more interesting. The whole area is mysterious. There are traces of ancient civilization everywhere, and at every step on your path to unification with your tribe you will encounter mysterious traces of that ancient civilization. This area is divided into several islands, and to be able to explore them all and to travel between them, you will need a boat. That is one of the main aspects of this game, and when it comes to this, the developer says next. Critical to success is building seafaring vessels. Starting with simple grass canoes and escalating to large multi-hull boats with a number of sails, players will learn to harness the power of seemingly never-ending wind to traverse uncharted waters. But the seas are not always friendly, and the player is certainly not alone in the water. So you'll be able to build a lot of interesting ships, with unique stats for any situation. Also, you will have to find specific materials needed to build certain ships. So, for example, you can craft wooden boat with leather sails that will be much stronger, safer, but slower. Or you can build bamboo boat that is faster, but not as strong as wooden. The sea is not friendly definitely. The storm can appear out of nowhere, so make sure your boat can outrun storm or at least handle its big and strong waves. Also, the sea is home to many interesting creatures that will exploring make much more difficult, and traveling between the islands will sometimes be really challenging. Next thing connected to exploring that looks really interesting is glider. I will not talk much about this aspect of the game, I just hope that we'll be able to use glider like in Zelda Breath of the Wild. The fact that we will have glider in game means that we'll be able to explore higher areas of the island, which is awesome. When it comes to combat, we can see few weapon types like bows and spears. You'll be able to improve your weapon cause with new creatures discovered you will need more effective weapons to defend yourself. Also, in game you'll be able to craft armor sets that beside the awesome look will improve some of Keira's stats. So, cartoony, Zelda-like RPG with survival elements, full of mysteries and places to be explored, with beautiful graphics and details, super looking combat and tons of interesting creatures. Windbound honestly deserves place on my must-play list of upcoming games. I will keep my eye on this game definitely, and in one of the following videos I will talk a little more in depth about some segments of this game. The release date is set for August 28th, so it's not that far. A like on this video would be super appreciated, and if you want to support growth of this channel and my work, best way to do that is to smash that subscribe button and to check my Patreon, if you like of course. You can also find me on social networks, all the links are in the description. And as always fam, until next time, see ya and stay cool.